All right, hello guys. Oh. Sorry, I ain't really come prepared for all this crap. You know what I mean? I was not ready. Let me. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm not like prepped. Going through them. I'm like adding my stuff. I'm adding the streams to the new Egoist podcast playlist just so I have them organized for my own OCD because I'm like not ready for it. I probably should have gotten ready for this, huh? Should have been prepared. Anyways, what's up everybody? How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing good. When will the chapter be out? Gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I'm told standard time. So like you see up there, like leaks dropping to in between 1 and 3 hours. That's what I'm told, between 8 and 10 o'clock tonight. Don't know. Stream might end a little early. Got some stuff to do, so I am sorry about that. But we're gonna be on here for a little bit and we're gonna discuss some crap, you know, because we're about that. We gotta have some fun, have some discussion with the community. What time are leaks? It's standard time. So same as usual time. I'm gonna try and get my video out ASAP. I know Animosity is gonna be doing the same. You guys go follow my TikTok, by the way. I post as soon as I get the leaks. As soon as I find them, I'll post the full thing there. You can go watch it if you want. But we're kind of just here to have some discussions about stuff. Beyond, I see your comment about me being better than Anime Greenlee. Thank you. Thank you. You have common sense. He's not good. Just kidding. I mean, I don't like him, but if you like him, I don't really. It's not my prerogative. I don't like the guy. Not my kind of content, but that's fine. He has me blocked, so I think it's kind of funny. Anyways, I don't know what those things are, but whatever they are. So I wanted to have you guys help us on, because I have a video script for Wednesday, which is when I hope to get the video out, because my final exam for class is tomorrow. So I'm doing the leaks tonight, gonna be studying tomorrow morning, take the final exam, and I'm done with my college semester, so I can lock in on BLUELOCK content. I have my video script for Wednesday. I want to know your guys' thoughts on what's my video after this next video should be. Why is Kaiser on the thumbnail? Because I want Kaiser on the thumbnail. How's the fan movie going? Going well. So we added more scenes to the script right now because we had some things that we wanted to expand on more. I can tell you right now actually how long it is. Right now it is an 88-page script. It is an 88-page script for the movie. We're adding more, changing stuff up, moving stuff around, whatever. What are my predictions? Okay, I don't know really. Like I talked about this in my Isagi bench video, which was in hindsight made as a joke, by the way, right? Like I said, what if Ego comes in here like, yo, you're getting benched, and I took it as a theory and I ran with it. And then if you watched at least 6 minutes of the video, which I hope you did, because that shows you actually have a good attention span, you'd see that I talked about it being a joke, that I mentioned what I think is going to happen with the conversation, but at the same time, sure, I'm tired. I don't know. I don't know what I don't have a full prediction because I don't know it being like what we could have. Let me put this over here so I can at least like see the comments because like my here we go. Yeah. You think that the score will be Japan versus France, 4 for France, 2 for Japan? Who do you think are going to score the goals? What time zone am I in? I am in EST, so it's 7:09 p.m. right now for me. Anyways, I'm gonna go through and list off some of the video ideas I have, and I want you guys to give me your thoughts and tell me if any of these stick out to you. Because like, okay, I have like a list of my video ideas here. And then I have like my TikTok ideas, and then I have my non-BLUELOCK YouTube ideas, which I want to do when I get to a point where I can hire an editor to help me and I can make more content for you guys. Because I'm doing everything by myself right now. I have a thumbnail artist, of course, who helps me out in a lot of thumbnails. But I'm doing all that stuff. Thoughts on U20 World Cup groups? World Cup 2026 groups? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen them. I know Holland and Mbappe are supposed to face off against each other, right? I know I saw a post on that. I don't know anything else. So I can't really give my thoughts on it. What's my college major? I'm a digital media design major with a minor in marketing. Where do I think Baro fits in the Rin Kaiser Isagi rivalry? Like in terms of ranking? Like ranking wise? Like do I think Baro's rivalry with Isagi is better than Rin and Isagi and Kaiser and Isagi? Is that what you're asking? I don't know. Isagi gets benched initially and then gets subbed on. Once you understand France, I don't think he'll be. If he gets benched, I don't think he'll be put on at all. I don't think he'll be put on at all. Loki scores 3 goals. Charles scores 1. Rean scores 1, and Corona scores a banger. Corona banger, easily, totally could see it. Yeah, all right. I have a bunch of BLUELOCK ideas, and I have a lot of them, and I want you to tell me your thoughts on them. So first one, ranking. Okay, so the first one. Okay, here I'll actually make a poll, and you guys can vote, and then we'll go through and we'll like add a specific thing. Okay. Next video idea. Here we go. How many options can I add? Okay, I can only add 4 options. We'll go through this. Ranking. I'm going through and I'm listing off some of the stuff here. Bado getting subbed on and scoring a hat trick? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Starting a poll for my next video idea. And I'll go through and I'll explain the videos as a whole, right? And then I'll let you guys vote on which one you want me to see. So, starting with the top one, ranking every game in the series. So me ranking every game in the series, right, would be me going through every single match in BLUELOCK, and ranking them and explaining why I rank them as I do. I really, really like all the matches. There's some games that I like better than others that are underrated in my opinion, and I would talk about why I like them and the importance of the game and my overall my ranking as a whole. Just the normal ranking video, right? Kunigami to Manchan City would be a what if discussion on what I think would happen to Kunigami if he went to Manchan City, how I think he'd improve, evolve, like as a whole, how I think he'd perform in those at that different environment, right? Glazing every blue locker for 1 minute is where I'll go through, and for around 1 minute I'll try and glaze each blue locker for like why I think they're good, where I think they excel, where I hope for them in the future, all in 1 minute. And this would be the top 23 plus Sai, Nagi, Kira, maybe Shindo. I don't know. Like everyone who survived the top 23, Nagi obviously, Sai likely because he's Japanese, he's gonna represent Japan. Maybe Kira, I don't know. That kind of thing. Will Kunigami get relevance again? It's gonna be a theory discussion video of me going through and kind of talking about where I think the story for Kunigami is going to go in the future. I just realized my lo-fi video was paused. And just kind of figure out what I want to do, what I think these characters are going to go through in future points of the story. Make sense? What's the beef with Anime Greenlee? I have evidence sent to me of him being racist. He's already been racist. The Slursligi promotion takes are horrid. Most of his posts consist of rage bait, which the community interprets as being real, and it creates a whole lot of mess for discussions in the community. I hate rage baiting. His content's all rage baiting, that kind of thing. I don't like Anime Greenlee. Why couldn't Manshine City, as he's supposed to be the 2.0 of Noah? So I would say, okay, what if he didn't go to Manshine? What if he went to Manshine City instead of Bastion Dimension? What would happen to him as a character? And this would look at him wildcard included and not wildcard. So that'd be my topic of it. What does it say? Yeah, glazing every blue locker. I'd go through and glaze every blue locker for a minute. And then what can Kunigami get relevance again? I would talk about how I think he could get relevance in the story. Is he going to have a future game that I think he'll do? What I think it will consist of? What the wildcard backstory would be if we get one? That kind of thing. That'd be the thing. You want me to glaze Fukaku? Now it's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard for me to glaze. I'm being honest with you. Imagine Ugo injures Chigiri, then Kunigami in the benches beat up Ugo. Yeah, beat his ass, bro. Beat his French ass. I'll leave the poll. Remember the poll in the chat here. If you want to vote on what you think, what you want my next video to be, go to fill out the poll, and we'll figure out what it is. Because right now, I have a video for Wednesday. I have a video for Wednesday, and that's going to be a theory I've had for a while. I posted this on TikTok like a month ago when we got Loki, the reveal of Loki being a new gen. So I've had this for a while. When are leaks? Leaks are within 1 to 2 hours. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. I'm glad. Well, you're new. Welcome. I'm glad you are. Well, you know, I hope you become a part of our community. We're having fun. Yeah. All right. It seems you guys want the ranking every game in the series. That's not what I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, ranking every game in the series won the poll. I'm shocked at that. Kunigami to Manshine 24, Glazing every blue locker for 24, Relevance again 24. Dang, this was a close poll. Wow. Okay. Let me start the next poll. That's kind of crazy. I'm kind of shocked. Oh, Glazing every blue locker shot up right as I ended it. That's crazy. Okay. Here we go. What was next? And then this one is Okay. Here we go. Here's the second poll. You have exam in 6 hours. Should I sleep or go to sleep? Go to sleep, man. You need to focus on your exams. I say this as a hypocrite, but I have time. My exam isn't until 3 o'clock. So if I do my leaks, get the video up at like 1 o'clock, I can go to bed. We'll get at like 10 o'clock. It gives me like 5 hours to study. I got time. You need to go to bed. Don't worry about the leaks. My video will be out. You can watch it if you want. The leaks will be out. You don't have to worry. Okay. Have I ever played a Blue Lock game like Blue Lock Rivals? I have played Blue Lock Rivals. I played with Animasu. I have not touched that game in forever because I hate Blue Lock Rivals because the cunts are ball hogs and they're annoying as shit. Anyways, let me explain the video topics. First one, Isagi will not be the best striker. That is a theory video. It's a theory video I have that I don't think Isagi will become the best striker by the end of the series. Not going to tell you why or what the theory is. That's not what I think is going to happen. New Gen 11 ranking, pretty obvious. It's a ranking of the new generation 11, where I rank them, why I rank them, where I think they'll be at the end of the series, that kind of thing. It's only of the new gens that we know of, by the way. Not of any unnamed new gens, because we don't know what countries they're from, we don't know their personalities, we don't know their weapons, none of that. Where I think they'll be at the end of the series, as well as where I think they will be now. Or like where they are now to end of the series. Hiyori slander defense video. I've seen a lot of Hiyori slander recently. We don't take that. I'm a Hiyori stan. Love Hiyori. Not Glazer. Not Glazer. I try not to glaze really any character aside my goat, Chigiri. But like, I don't want people to slander a character who doesn't deserve slandering. You know what I mean? What's the release schedule for Blue Lock chapters? Okay, so Blue Lock 328 is today. We get the leaks for it today. Officials drop on Tuesday. Then, sorry, I'm tired. And then we have a break next week. We go to 329, which will drop on the 21st of December. The leaks, 23rd or 22nd or 23rd for the official release. And then we go on a break again. And then we come back in January on January 7th. I think it's January 8th. I think we get the leaks for 329. So we go on back. No, 330 is when we come back in January. So we're only getting 2 more chapters this year. Just want to preface that. And then the Blue Lock power scaling is mid. I hate Blue Lock power scalers. I've done a power scaling video, but I hate power scalers sometimes. It's a huge pet peeve of mine. I need to. So I would yap it. I'd yap for like 12 minutes about why I hate them and why I think it's stupid. That's kind of what it'd be. What's my second favorite anime / manga? Shangri-La Frontier. It is so underrated. It is one of my favorite isekai stories in the series in history. Peak story, right? Peak manga, peak art. Animation, the anime is getting a season 3 in 2026. I'm so excited because the quality is so insane, and the series animation, it's so high quality and it is so underrated. It's a hidden gem of a show, and if you like isekai shows, like, it's like the best parts of SAO, how I look at it. It's like the best parts of SAO, but if you remove the romance and it's just like Gen Z gamers, it's so fun. I love it. And the dub is so good. The dub is great. Like, for those of you who are like, I don't know if I like dub, watch it in dub. It's so funny and it's so good. You need to. I gotta plug Shangri-La. I had to plug it, right? It's such a good show. Needs the plug. It needs the plug. Okay, that's all. That's all I needed to. If it's been on your watch list, watch it. Watch it, dude. Give it a chance. And season 3, we're getting the best arc in the story. My favorite arc. Love it. Turn the Hiyori slander defense into a short. Now, here's the thing. I'm making all these videos. You guys are just voting on what video I make next. So all these are videos that I'm going to be making. Hopefully, if I can grind out before my break is over, because I have like, what, 4 weeks off? where all I have to worry about is my other job, I'm gonna lock in. Trust me. We'll end this here. It looks like the new Generation 11 ranking video made it through. Okay. Let's go on to each video is about how he'll probably be seen as the best football and the best physical skill player. Then yeah, I can see the protection. Yeah, that's a little bit of it. Should I join your server and why? I don't know. It's a BLUELOCK Discord server. You like using Discord. You like, you know, connecting with people who like BLUELOCK, talking about that stuff. Totally think you should join it. If you don't want to join it, totally up to you. Glaze Nest for $100 right now. You send me 100, I'll glaze Nest for the rest of the stream. Do I got finals 2 or are you done? So I have my last final tomorrow. I got my last final tomorrow in 15 hours. No, not 15 hours, because it's not gonna start at 10. It starts like in like 20 hours. It starts at 3 tomorrow. But let's see. What are the next things I want to do? Start a poll. Next video. Part 3. Okay. I have You wouldn't glaze Ness for a band? You're crazy. Ness is a good character. If you don't like Ness, you're crazy. Okay. You don't get the hype about Sai, one of the best new gens that we know of, the best U20 midfielder that we know of, great player, brother with Rain, they have great chemistry together, all that stuff. Okay. Let me explain the poll. So, first one, every TL explain. I'm going to go through and explain every single talented learner in the series. What makes them a talented learner, their style of talented learning, why they are a talented learner because of it, where I think they're good, how good I think they are as a talented learner, that kind of thing. Like, I would explain what makes them a talented learner and go through and figure and kind of just explain it. So if you're like, well, I don't get why this character is a talented learner, this is why, you know, that to help you out there. Every genius explained, very similar. Go through every single genius in the series and explain why they're a genius and what makes them a genius and how good their genius ability is, giving it a grading system, that kind of thing. So that way, make it fun like that. Noah's a fraud. He's a fraud. No, Noah's a fraud. Best track in the world currently, not denying that. But he's a fraud. Just saying. Anyways. And then Ness will fix Kaiser's ego theory. We already know he's going to fix it in some capacity, but I want to show what's going to be the result of that. Right? What's going to make Ness... How is Ness fixing Kaiser's ego? What's going to happen because Ness fixes Kaiser's ego? What is Kaiser going to be able to do once his ego is fixed? And how that's going to play into an eventual game against Japan? That kind of thing, right? That's what the video is going to be about. So, just wanted to kind of explain that as that being what it is. So I would go through and explain why I think this will be what it is. You know, why Kaiser's ego will be fixed and the results of it, and why I think he's gonna cook when we see him again. That kind of thing. Noah isn't the fraud, he's just a Loki victim. Loki victim. Anyways. Who's my starting 11 for France versus Japan? I made a video on this. Hold up. I will tell you my starting lineup. I'll get the doc right here. Oh, I still have to work on the Predator Eye video. The Predator Eye what if we hit the required subs on that. I got to go through and I got to cover that. I'll do that once I have time. Are we getting Raichi glow up? I don't think so. Okay. So here's my formation for oh, hold up. Is there like a Gotta be a website I can do this. Right. I'm gonna see if this website will load so I can actually like I can show you on stream. You guys can hear me, right? I'm gonna make sure you guys are able to hear me. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. You guys can see this, right? You guys can see the lineup here. This is my prediction for. This is what I'll do for the prediction for France and Japan. Put Charles as a restricted talented learner. I disagree. I think Charles is a freedom based. Does not even have Predator Eye or Metavision. He doesn't have either. But if he were to get one, he'd be getting Predator Eye. Put this on the little post. Is Charles a restricted talented learner? No, he's a freedom-based talented learner. Loki is not a good overall player. He just beats players he can blitz past because he can blitz past everyone. That makes him a good player. Doesn't matter if he's overall or not. That makes him a good player. I want a starting 11 with the underused players: Atoya, Kiora, Nanase Fukaku, Zantetsu, etc. That'd be fun. What will be BLUELOCK's last arc? I think it'll be the World Cup arc, like the final senior World Cup. On Loki, you want to hear his opinion on Thunder God because he does BLUELOCK power scaling. I don't know who that is. If you can send them down below, I'll check them out. If you swear that Raichi or Corona is not in the starting formation, Ego's dumb as fuck. I don't think they will be. So, like, I don't think they're going to be there. Anyways, okay. So, you guys can see the formation here, right? Goalkeeper. I don't think we need to, like, argue about this. Gagamaru, right? Gagamaru has to be keeper. Like, I can't see anyone not I can't see anyone being keeper aside him. Also, the Kaiser and Ness ego theory you guys seem to want. Okay. All right, we'll do the final poll here. You guys like the Noah Fraud one more than I thought you would. It's actually shocking to me. Yeah, start a poll. Final video idea poll. And I'll throw one more in here because I have things I want to do. So we have, this is where you guys decide the next video. Ranking every game. We have the new Gen 11 ranking. We have the Kaiser and Ness's ego theory, and then we have okay. Here's the final poll, and I'll explain the final poll before I go through this. Just because someone has Metavision doesn't mean they're not restricted, though. Yeah, so Metavision is only tied to talented learners, not freedom or restricted based. Is the U20 World Cup not the final arc? It is not the final arc. We know nothing about Loki's over skill, but bare minimum, he's good in everything he's shown. Yeah. Gakugan will lock in for this on everyone. So what's Shido's jersey number? I don't know. I think we got to look at some art. I'm pretty sure he's 99. He might be 99. I don't know. All right. Okay. So let me explain this poll before you guys stop voting. I gotta explain the poll. Ranking every game. You guys know this. I go through every single game in the BLUELOCK series and I rank them and explain why I like them or why I don't like them and give them a ranking. And you guys can judge me personally on that. New Gen 11 ranking. Pretty easy to figure out. I'm ranking the new gens based on how good they are now, where I think they're going to be ranked, where I would rank them, and then where I rank them at the end of the series. Kaiser Ness ego theory. Just talked about this. How I think Ness is going to fix Kaiser's ego to make him dominate, or what's going to be the result of that. Now, this one I didn't have any other one because I wanted to put it here. U20 World Cup expectations. Things I want to see in the U20 World Cup. I posted a short on this talking about how 3 things I wanted to see. This video would go into like 5 to like 8 different things I want to see in the U20 World Cup and why I want to see them, the impact of these things, and just overall desires I have for this arc that I will feel that personally will make me feel unfulfilled if we don't get them. That makes sense? Like these are things I want to see, and if we don't get to see them, I will be sad. Okay, I'll go through my formation now because while this poll, I'll let you guys keep going through the poll. So goalkeeper Gagamaru has to be right. Like he needs to be here. I see no reason why he wouldn't. Gagamaru is the best goalkeeper on lobby. Now, I am also going to take this. IQ is going to be my right center back. IQ is the best defender on the Blue Lock roster. Metavision, captain, gotta be on the back line. I need IQ. I need my GOAT. He needs to be there. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any discussion as to having IQ there or not. I think he needs to be there. And if he's not there, major disservice. Anyways, after him though, I think I gave a reason here in my script of why I have him on the right. Okay, no, so I didn't give a reason why I put him on the right, and I didn't give a reason for my other guy being on the left. I just had them like this, and I think because that was their previous orientation. But my left center back, I'm gonna have Nico. I think having Nico as opposed to Audio is the better option here, because in terms of sheer physical ability, I don't think that Audio is going to be able to stop Loki. Loki's ability to run, his speed, overwhelming, and Audio can't really match him. Like, Audio was good at mirroring someone and keeping them locked in, like with Onazi. Because Onazi wasn't a big guy and Audio's such a big dude, he can kind of block him out using the ability to track his eyes and then mirror him. Loki, he's faster. So even if Audio can predict him, he's not going to be able to catch up and stop him. With Nico, though, Nico is probably a worse option in that regard, right? He's got worse physicals. But the thing is, Nico's smarter. Nico could definitely trap, like offside trap Loki. And that's what I think Nico's big job is going to be with this. Is that if anyone is going to be able to offside trap Loki, it's going to be Nico. And that's what Nico is going to be there for. Aiku's best defender. He can cover the aerial things that Audio can. He's got great physical. Sorry, we got great physical abilities. Nico is there for predictive plays, shutting him down, using his brain to beat LeBron, that kind of thing. That's what I have Nico in here for. Now for my fullbacks, this is gonna catch no one by surprise. Left fullback, Chigiri, fastest character on the Blue Lock team. We need him in a speed game against Loki. We're gonna need him. I have him here for a specific team up with another player, which I'll mention. I might as well mention him now because kind of important. Zantetsu, right? I think if any game Zantetsu is gonna play, he needs to play this game or against France, because Zantetsu has the speed. He's got the speed to compete with Loki, and especially with Chigiri, having them together means they can do the chemical reaction from the second selection, where they can use full speed, dribbling back and forth, passing to break up field and score a goal. That's what I think they're going to need to do. The reason I have them on these sides is because with Chigiri on the left and Zantetsu on the right, either one of them can score a golden zone goal. When you look, Chigiri and Zantetsu are like mirrors of each other. Like, Zantetsu has a golden zone that is, hold on, I think I could show it, like up here. Chigiri has one that's right here. Either way, they take the ball and they dribble up the middle. They can either go this way or this way, and either way, it's leading to a goal by one of them. So that Chigiri and Zantetsu projectile is what we need right now. Like, that's how you get up the field. Anyways, continuing, I had two defensive midfielders. On this side, the left, I had Karasu. Karasu is the best defensive midfielder on the team, undoubtedly. He's got metavision, great predictive ability. He's got good physicals. He's great with kickstarting chemical reactions. He's here for one purpose. Oh, not one purpose, but one big purpose, and I'll link that up with him here. Hiyori. He and Hiyori have one goal, and that one goal, well, primary goal, is to stop Charles. Hiyori is the only person who's been able to predict and stop Charles in a game being the PXG game, he was the only person to do it. And Karasu worked with Charles to feed him and set him up for every single play that Charles liked to do. If there's any people on the Blue Lock team who can stop Charles, it's them. You double team, you have 2 Metavision users, and you double team them against Charles, they're going to lock him down. Charles is good. He can't handle both of them, though. At least, in my opinion, he ain't handling both of them. Hyoichi's predicted him. Karasu's worked with him and knows how he likes to play and how to set him up. Yeah. They easily 100% are the best players to do with Charles. Now, I also have Karasu on the left to link up with Chigiri. They have great chemistry together. They did it in the 3rd selection. They did it in the U20 game. They did it in the Nigeria game. Give them that opportunity to do that again. Like, they need to. On the left here, I have Ryo, which I'm going to move Ryo up here. This is my formation. I mean, like this. There you go. This is my formation. Ryo, really good midfielder, right? He is a really, really, really good. What the fuck? Hold, no. Hold the fucking phone. Brother. You did not have to do that. How much is, hold up. You did not have to do. What currency is that? You did not. Oh, I don't care. It's still money, and you didn't have to donate money. I appreciate it, though. Thank you very much. Damn, bro. I appreciate it, but don't worry about super chatting. Don't worry. Just have a good time here, guys. Just have a good time. Don't worry about it. I don't care if it's a bait. I don't need. You guys don't need to donate money. We're just having a good time here. I make enough money from my job and YouTube. You guys don't need to worry about sending extra money. If you want to send extra money, though, I'll put it towards the movie. Don't send me money to send me money. Send me money for a purpose, like the movie. If you don't have a purpose in that, don't worry about it. Let's have a good time here. Let's chill. Let's vibe. Anyways, Ryo is one of the best midfielders, and he's underrated as fuck. Copying ability, get the master copy now. Copied Bachata, and we saw how he cooked in that game. Chigiri and Bachata copies and scored a goal off that. And then going into this game, I have him on the left because he worked well with Chigiri on Manshine, so they have that duo chemistry. And then I also have him for someone on the right, on the left side striker role. Yeah, what is Shido's jersey number for the U20 World Cup? 99, I think. I'll give you an exact answer right now. Ryusei. Shido's manga cover. Now, so from all of it, it looks like Shido's going to be rocking number 13. It looks like Shido's going to be rocking number 13. Bato looks like he's going to be rocking 18. That's what I'm looking at right here. I'm just looking at the manga covers. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the manga covers and official art. You have Shido in the 13, Bato in the 18. That's what I'm seeing. But anyways, Ryo is a really good player. Having him on the left side allows him to work up with Chigiri really well, and then have him for the striker on the left side, and they're in the left position. For my right midfielder, I have Isagi. Right, Isagi, really good. Main character. If he doesn't get benched, like my joke prediction, he has Hyoichi there to work well with. He definitely has the potential to absolutely cook this game, especially with the chemical reaction with Hyoichi, which they gotta link up at some point. Hyoichi's disrespect is bad. We gotta like get him something here. You know what I mean? Come on, like level him up. Can I stop yapping? No, this is a yapping stream. But anyways, Isagi, I think, is going to be a midfielder again. I know the midfielder Sagi stuff is like crazy, but I think he's going to be a midfielder again. I think the strikers are too good. Obviously, right side. I don't think this is an argument, Irene. Best striker in Blue Lock. Like, it's definitely something that will work best. He's a striker, best striker in the project, best individual talent striker. Genius wise, he's the best. Having him there, especially since he was on PXG France Stratum in the NEL, I don't know why he wouldn't play in the France game. I can't see a reason why he wouldn't play at all, to be honest. Why not put Chigiri in the left winger or mid position? Because I want Chigiri and Zonta to have the ability to drop back to help with Loki, to help deal with Loki on defense if needed, or to kickstart plays up the field. That's kind of what I'm going for. I got pinged in something. I got people tagging me in servers. Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, let me finish this off real quick. Final one. This is obvious. Cheeto's gonna be the most likely player to score a goal in this game, in my opinion. I can't see any other striker doing it. Linking him up with Rail, Karasu, they're there. They got the team ups. Isagi and Hiyori for like Sai x Cheeto baby version. Rail is there. Like Chigiri. Like this is the best formation, in my opinion. If you don't think that Shido's gonna most likely to score a goal in this game, this formation is full of holes. Okay, I said the reason for this is because I don't think whatever they do, they're beating Loki. Loki is going to destroy them, no matter how defensive they go. He's gonna blitz through them. So the logic for this is to outscore Loki. Like, Loki scores one. Okay, it's the original Blue Lock mentality. Oh, your enemy scores 5 goals, you'll win by scoring 6. That's what this is for. They need one counterattack and to score a goal. That's all they need. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm going through it. I gotta find proof of racism to get people to stop watching anime greenly. Let's see. How long do you think the France game should be? Managed on Ubers? I think it'll be shorter than the Nigeria game. Maybe 1 volume. So like 9 or so chapters, maybe. 7 to 9 chapters. Is the stream music a remix of the first block coming? It's a lo-fi remix. Most likely. Oh, odds of a Shido backstory. Not this game, but if they rematch France, that game, and I still hope my Ugo thing is likely. Outscoring strat is extremely flawed. France can get the ball and easily play for possession when they're up. The goal is to outscore them. Like that's what BLUELOCK's playing going into the Japan U20 team. They weren't a team they were a team of all strikers with a horrible defensive plan, or apparently a horrible defensive plan. Their defense was pretty good, but they focused all on offense. That's what this is. All they need to do is stop Loki. That's what Nico offside trapping, Zantetsu, Chigiri, and Aiku there stopping Loki is for. And we're under the assumption that Loki is the only offensive threat alongside Charles. You put Hiyori and Karasu on Charles to limit him or stop him, get the ball back. You put Chigiri and Zantetsu and Aiku on Loki on defense, and you put Nico to offside trap. Like that's my No audio for defense? I don't think audio is going to be good enough. Have I seen Kaneshiro's other mangas? I have not. But also, I don't think France would be able to take the ball back from them. I don't know. We don't know much about France, but if Ugo, Charles, and Loki are the only core players, I don't think the France could take the ball back from, like, Shigiri and Zantetsu breaking down the field. Areo and Shido Kamiko reaction as well would be instant goal. Same with Hiyori and Shido. Maybe even a Hiyori and Isagi one. Another reflex times reflex. I don't think they'd stop that. Oh, my subs. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go through my subs. Substitutions. Okay. Obvious substitution, like I mentioned. Audio over Nico. Like on the back line. Also, by the way, I have 4 subs. I know you can't have 4 subs, but I see 4 possible people potentially being subbed this game. Does that make sense? Not like these characters are all going to be subbed on. These are the players I could see switching out with the current players I have in my formation. You know what I'm saying? Audio, another good defensive player. I'm taking him there. As for Zantetsu, I would swap him out for Corona. So Corona would be great because he's got the speed and agility that Zantetsu has, but he also got the link-ups with Isagi on the right side. So a planet hotline goal could be deadly there. But Corona is also a really good sweeper at the end. He needs a good comeback and get the ball out of there really quick, agile. Like I like him. Oh no, I've heard about Super Ball girls. I ain't looking that up. But yeah, Corona, I think is definitely a possible sub. Here you go. Oh yeah. If I was to bring on Bachira, I would probably put him in the place of Rail. Because I think the genius chemical reaction between Bachira and Shido would go absolutely insane, and I would love to see that. And then for the final one, I could see Blotto coming in for either Shido or Rin, and you could have a double Joker formation. The main reason I don't see a double Joker formation happening is because I don't want Japan to burn both their Jokers. Like, you have Shido and you have Blotto. People don't know about either of them or what they're capable of anymore. We had the NEL, but now they've developed, so they don't know what they're capable of anymore. They could have done something completely different and changed up their style and gotten so much better. I want to see what they're capable of. I don't want them to reveal both of them. I think a double Joker formation would be insane and could definitely lead to a goal, but I don't want them to burn both their Jokers once. The reason I have Hiyori as a defensive midfielder and not an offensive one or a winger or a fullback is because I want him to mark Charles. That's what I want him to do. Charles needs to be stopped, and Karasu and Hiyori together are the only two people who can do it. They're the only players who I can trust to do that. So that's my formation personally. That's my formation for the France game. But things could change. Things could change. It depends on the next chapter. Because if Ego tells him to get benched, then I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, you know? Sorry, I was thirsty. Anyways, we have any more discussions? Anything else you guys want to, bring up, talk about? What about theory that Isagi would be benched? That was mostly a joke. Like, that was mostly a joke theory. And I said it like 6 minutes in. Yo, I'm joking. This is stupid. When do I think they'll play Germany? I think they'll play them in the finals, personally. Do I think Shido will be awake in this game? Not this game. Maybe in the France game. Not France. Maybe in the Spain game. Is England the next game after France? Yes, it is. Thoughts on Nagi Kira team up? I don't know. I want to know what Kira's capable of. Who would I think will win side B? Nagi and Kira, I think. Like, Nagi and Kira are definitely the players to do it, in my opinion. I think they're the guys. Any thoughts, any theories on Kaiser and Ness and how they'll play due to both of their awakenings? Yes, that was actually... Oh, wait. Dude, the poll's still going? We saw the poll still going. Let's see. That actually won the poll. This was a very close poll, by the way. I want to just put this out there so you guys can see the poll. Look at this. Kaiser and Ness, the ego theory, their chemical reaction team up, their link up, that was 27%. And it was close. Like 27, 26, 25, 22. That's a really damn close game. Like... there was a close poll, so it'll be the Kaiser and Ness ego theory. That's what I'm going to be talking about in my, not Wednesday's video, maybe Saturday, maybe earlier, because we're going to be on break week. I don't have to worry about like pacing it out for leaks or anything, so I can just focus on that. How strong do you think Kaiser will be relative to the other new gens when Japan plays Germany? I think he'll be the strongest new gen, excluding Loki. I think he will be the strongest new gen when we see him again. What about Sender? There's no way he was just training, shooting for nothing. I think he is Predator Eye. I think that's his awakening. Everyone and their mama has made a short ranking the new generation 11, so I'm not surprised it's last. Yeah, there's also only 6 of them. I think Loki will score a goal off kickoff. I think Charles will pass the ball to Loki and he will blitz in like 15 seconds. I think that'd be... Imagine how insane that would be to open the series, to open the match against France, the game that everyone's been waiting for. And he... gets the ball, whistle blows, he's gone. Soon as they realize what happens, he's already at the box taking a shot, and it's a goal. First 15 seconds. That would be an insane way to open the story. That'd be so broken. Do I think Sai will play with Loki? Do I think Sai will play with Loki playing on the field? No. Quarters versus Germany, semis versus Spain, finals versus France. Quarters and semis can be interchangeable, but I got France in the finals, lock in just like IRL. I don't think so. I want Germany in the finals. I want Spain quarters, I want France semis, and I want Germany finals. I know that technically wouldn't work based on how like the layout and the match structure is, but it's a story. Kind of Shido can do whatever the fuck he wants. Do you think it's possible for G League to awaken Predator Eye? No, it's impossible for him to get Predator Eye. Why do I have a feeling that Loki could get fouled or someone will get a penalty to score? Yo, Igaguri would be coming in real clutch right about now. Do I think France or England won the game they just played? France won. Easily, France won. Well, not easily. I could see France going like 5-3. Which I think could be a good balance. You want to know? I saw this take, right? And it's not bad. But do you guys ever see the videos of like Gordon Ramsay cooking scrambled eggs? Like, that shit is nasty. Well, okay, not the eggs. Eggs are great. I love scrambled eggs. But his scrambled eggs, he says those are the perfect scrambled eggs. Nah, bro, those are too liquidy. Hold up, let me show you what he says are the perfect scrambled eggs. Dig it. Right here. This is what he says. According to Gordon Ramsay, is the perfect scrambled eggs. That is not the perfect scrambled eggs. Those are fucking that is like liquid cheese. Let me show you the perfect scrambled, like my favorite scrambled eggs. Hold up. So I'm from the South, so I'm in Florida, but we have a place nearby called Perkins. Let me try and get you the good image of this stuff. Here, this is one. This to me those are some bomb ass scrambled eggs. They're nice and chewy. They're still moist, but they're not liquidy. That is straight beautiful to me. Like, I would get like 12 of these. I'm actually planning on going tomorrow after my exam, and I'm gonna get those. Like, I'm gonna get like 12 of those. That looks good to me. That looks like a scrambled egg. Even like this looks way better to me. The other shit looks nasty. Just annoys me. Who's my second favorite blue locker? My second favorite blue locker is Kaiser. I love Kaiser. What position do I think the England new generation 11 will be? I think a striker or a winger. I'd like one of them. Ew. Have you seen Gordon's grilled cheese? That shit's nasty. I have not. Let's see this. We need better fullback representation in blue lock. I agree. Although the England defender would be kind of crazy. An England defender would be crazy. Gordon Ramsay grilled cheese. Let's see this. Is this his grilled cheese? Because it doesn't look great. Like, yeah, it looks like just like toast with like unmelted cheese. Like, it doesn't look like a good grilled cheese, but it doesn't look nasty. Is this it? Is that? Because that looks good to me. Kaiser. Oh. Okay, if we're talking blue locker, like top 23, I can't give you one. I can give you a couple. I really like Rao. I really like Aiko. I really like Yukimiya. I like Hiyori. Like, those four, I really like them. The cheese doesn't melt 9 times out of 10 for Gordon. Yeah, and you need a good cheese pull. That's a good thing. A good cheese. Just rejoin the stream. Why we're talking about grilled cheese? Because, like, we were talking. I opened up TikTok and I found a video that I was looking at before in an argument with my buddies about Gordon's scrambled eggs, and they were ass. And someone suggested to look up Gordon's grilled cheese, and I looked it up, and that shit looked nasty. Speaking of, well, not nasty. This is good. But I'm hungry. I got donuts from Publix, which is like my grocery, like a grocery store in the South. If you're from the South and you go to Publix, you guys know Pub Subs. They're gas as fuck. But I got some donuts from their bakery, and this shit is pristine. Like, this is a good donut to me. That's a delicious ass donut. Like, it's not dry. The glaze is moist. It's like someone nutted on it. Jikin. This shit's so good. I could eat that shit every day. It's so good. So you get me. Publix is goated. Pub subs are fire. Okay, what's so cool is that on campus, we have a Boar's Head, which gets the same stuff from Publix. So, like, we pay for a meal plan at my school. And we can go in and use them, like, we call them flex dollars. So it's dollars that you pay a meal plan and you put it towards specifically money or just random stuff that you buy on campus. And I have a meal plan, and what I would do is I'd go to campus and I would get a sub. And the sandwiches are the same bread, same meat that they use at Publix. So I get pub subs every day on campus for free, and it's so good. I think I get 400. I think I get like 100 a month in flex dollars. Maybe it's more. Maybe it might be 600. I don't remember. But they're so fire. Have I tried a Zerlac? You said you tried Blue Lock Rivals earlier, but the Zerlac is like Blue Lock Rivals, but way better, but also harder. I just hate that people don't pass. That's what made me hate Rivals, because I'll just run up and down and never get a pass. No place near me sells donuts. Dude, I'm sorry, but homemade donuts are fire. Chicken bacon ranch pub sub. Okay, so what I do, I'm not a sauce person. I hate sauces. I hate condiments, that kind of thing. I hate like that texture of condiments, like liquid condiments. I hate that so much. I despise it. So I instead do I do chicken, turkey, and bacon. So I just go all meat, right? I get like oven roasted chicken, oven roasted turkey, and I get I get two things of bacon, toast. I get not strips, but two servings of bacon toasted, and then put them on top. Did I hear about the One Punch Man fan project by Modern Animations? I did. Funny enough, a lot of the people on the Blue Lock New World movie are participating in that collab. A lot of them are. So like, what you get from that, expect for our movie. Also, I believe Modern Animations follows me. I'm not sure. If he does, go to Animations, bro. Sorry, I'm like munching. I don't mean to give you guys the ASMR if you don't want it. Demo's on the New World. I don't know those other two guys. I don't eat salad, so no. I don't put dressing in my salad. I'm assuming newer new gens like Loki, Hugo, they will be in the movie. They won't be in the game, but they'll be in the movie. We'll make them cameo. We've talked it over about wanting to do like it less of a movie and more of like a series. So like we release an episode week by week, or like Wednesday one, Thursday next, Friday next, Saturday next, and just have it be like that. And we'd animate additional times like the anime, and we'd have cameos from the new gens who weren't included in the main movie in that. Favorite type of pizza? I'm a plain dude. I like cheese pizza. I like it light sauce because I'm the biggest fan of tomato. And then I like it slightly undercooked, so I like the bread like chewy. I don't like it like, I don't like toasted. I don't like crunchy bread. I don't like thin bread either. The P for theory. Have you seen the FIFA theory where the members of FIFA are picking vulnerable kids and making them into new gens so they're only focused on football so the best strikers have competitions? That's interesting. Like, the new gens all do have sad backstories from what we know of. Well, Bunny might. We don't know Bunny's backstory, but he's covered in scars, so he's got to have something. But Sai didn't really have a bad backstory, really. Sai isn't really sad. He's not really a vulnerable kid, so I don't know, like, where the Sai point would come in. The movie's about Kaiser, Sai, and Lorenzo being challenged for their respective titles of New Generation 11, so they have to compete in a match to face off against players who want to take their title from them. Let the fans animate season 2 until the second half of the U20 game because those were peak. I'm mad at Kodansha and the production committee for giving us product like that. I'm pissed at the community for not understanding that and taking it out on the animators. Someone with so much talk does not understand what it means to animate, how much time it takes, and the issues, and the production committee. The production committee is the one who gives them the issue. And people are uneducated, and they think they have the right to talk all this shit. You can't do that. If you're not educated on a topic, get educated, or don't bring it up. You can bring up a hot take, but if someone educates you on something, you gotta check yourself, make sure, oh, my bad, I was wrong, and apologize, and then redistribute your conviction somewhere else. Favorite additional times? I can't remember them, so I don't really have one. Do I think that Sai will have an awakening in the Spain game? Yeah, I think he'll have its awakening by working with Rain, and I'd very much so like to see that. When is season 3 coming out? We don't have a confirmed date, but it's rumored end of late 2026 or early 2027. Sai, he was vulnerable due to being away and distance from his family, being in a new and unfamiliar country, making him more of a target for FIFA to manipulate. Yeah, I guess he's vulnerable in that sense, but vulnerable I thought you meant in terms of like people who have nothing. Sai doesn't really have nothing. He has a caring family. His family cares about him. Rain still cared about him. So like he wasn't vulnerable in that capacity, but I understand what you mean by vulnerable now. I know how animation works. It's just crappy schedule and how rush things work. Yeah, I'm not targeting you. I apologize if it made it seem like I'm targeting you for that point. This just goes to anyone. Become educated on animation if you're going to make complaints about animation. I think Hugo will be a goalkeeper position. I'm with you. I think goalkeeper. I think he'd be a very good goalkeeper, or at least a defensive player. I don't want him to be offense. I want him defense. What time next year will the movie be? My movie or the live action movie? I'm assuming you mean my movie. We don't know. We're taking as much time as we need, and I want to make sure it's good. It's probably not going to be done until I'm out of college, if I'm being 100% honest. Rain is beef with Sai has no beef with Rain. Yeah, that's funny. You'd like Hugo to be a right back, to be honest. Yeah, fullbacks need more respect. Fullbacks get no appreciation. And they deserve some love. Putting this donut away. Did I take a couple bites of it? I did. Is my stomach letting me finish it? It is not. This is also another weird question, but I am curious. Would you guys like me to do like gaming streams? Like, I love Marvel Rivals, and I'd be grinding that shit all the damn time. But like, if you guys would want to watch me and we talk while I play Marvel Rivals, would totally do that. My fridge closed. Yeah, my fridge is closed. I don't know why it smells like the food in my fridge. Not bad, but it smells like my food. Anyways, yeah. Would you guys like me to, what are the brand of donuts? It's just glazed donuts. What's the movie about? Yeah, it's about Kaiser, Sai, Lorenzo being forced to play on a team together to defend their titles of respective New Generation 11 from 3 players who are trying to take it from them. And what brand? They're not a brand. They're glazed donuts from my grocery store. Can I rank New Gens based on your personal enjoyment of them? I will probably do that in my video. Opinions on Ness? Love Ness. Yeah, I'll put a poll here, and I'll let you guys give me your thoughts on this. There we go. I just put this poll up there. Thoughts on me doing some gaming streams. Like, we would just hop on, we talk about the chapter and stuff with some theories while I just run some like Marvel Rivals. Because like I'm trying to learn Gambit right now. Like I'm a support player, right? In my own capacity, I like support roles. I like supporting people. I like being the reason that other people can play their favorite way. Like, I am Lord Invis, I am Lord Rocket, I'm Lord Penny. Like, I like playing characters that are supporting roles, because my buddy loves to play dive. He's a DPSer. He loves doing big damage and loves being a cunt. I like being the one who supports him being a cunt. I've always been that kind of person. So I lorded Invis, lorded Rocket. I tried CD. I didn't like Cloak and Dagger, so I kind of just played my usual guys. But Gambit came out, and I'm really liking Gambit, so I'm learning how to play Gambit. Would you guys want me to do some like Marvel Rival streams? This wouldn't take away from like other things I do. This would just be an addition to more stuff. It would just be more time. I would take a little bit of time away from videos if I remember having burnout, and I'd hop on a stream and we do some games together. What's up, everyone? Cloudy, how you doing? Okay. Does this movie take place after the NEL? So it takes place essentially during the 2 weeks that the Blue Lockers are all gone from the project. So when they're all gone, so it's supposed to take place technically after the conversation with Ness and 301. I think by like a day it's supposed to take place in universe. We're having it take place then. I don't know why, but I feel like Kaiser should be Isagi's final obstacle or villain to get past Isagi, since he's Isagi's true rival. Yeah, I'm with you on that. How many baby mamas will Shido have by the end of series? 18. How do you think they will do the Kaiser redemption that Kaneshiro spoke of? I think that Kaiser is going to go through a redeeming of his ego and learn to value himself more. I think if Ness, I think the cure to it is that Ness is going to, well, okay, hold up. I can't say too much because that's going to be the next video. Will Ness be in the movie? I advocated so hard for Ness to be in this movie. Yes, he's going to be in the movie, obviously. Like, there's nothing I want more than for Ness to be in this movie. In any capacity, we need Ness in the movie. Like, why would we not get him in? Like, it's Ness, and it's it's about the new gens, but the main character, like the protagonist of this movie, is Kaiser. Why would we not have Ness? In terms of like, if we're going through the new gens in terms of narrative importance, like who gets the most focus from the story, lowest to best, not worse, because they're all getting good development, but in terms of more narrative focus, Sai, Lorenzo, Kaiser. Kaiser's getting the most, and then Lorenzo is right there with him, and then Sai's there. Sai's getting a lot of stuff. Sai's great, but we really wanted to focus on Kaiser. I'll tell you this, one of the goals is in my opinion one of the coolest things I have ever read and seen in my life. I'm so hyped for it, because if it's animated how I'm thinking it is, you guys are going to love it. You guys will love this goal probably more than an actual Blue Lock goal. It's gonna be so crazy, and I'm gonna love it, because it's gonna be the style we're going for is so cool. We're trying to emulate like JJK season 2, like less detail, higher quality, you know what I mean? Like, that's the goal for this. I'm beyond excited. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I got time, and I think I could get like maybe one game of Rivals on here. Let's see if we can get in Rivals. It seems like 79% of you guys said you guys wanted me to do it. So, might as well do a, might as well do a rival stream. I might as well do it. Get Rivals up here. This is gonna make my game crash so bad. Not crash, it's just gonna be ass. Because my PC is not that good. Marvel Rivals? Yeah. I think I can do that, right? Can I stream Marvel Rivals? Let me Google this. Okay, yeah, I can do it. I don't think there's an issue with me getting like demonetized or getting the stream demonetized or something by doing it. Plus we're waiting on the leaks anyways, so might as well get something of value from this stream while we're waiting. I just want to also say thank you guys for tuning in. It means a lot that you guys are tuning into these streams. Like I didn't think you guys would enjoy them as much, but like it means a lot to me that you guys do. Like I'm gonna have to mute the desktop, I think, because like if I do Marvel Rivals, I'm gonna need to like mute it so you guys can't hear the game, because I think I'll get stuff from that. If BLUELOCK New World does good, you guys should genuinely turn into an animation studio for the fun of it. No, I'm doing this for two reasons. Three. Number one, I'm doing this for the love of the community. I love BLUELOCK so much. It is my favorite piece of fiction. I want to give back to the community in a way that no one else has done before. No one else has done something on this scale that I can think of. I want to do something like this. Two, I'm doing it for my animators. The people who are helping me on this, I want this to be something they can put down on their resume. It's like, yo, I helped make this to help them get jobs. Because our community is so talented. You see Demo, you see Tobbs, Omaru. I want them to get jobs. So I'm using myself as reference for this. Also, I just realized Marvel Rivals is liking the shit out of my game. We're probably not going to be able to do that. Sorry. Probably save it for another stream. That's why I want to do it. I want to give back, and I want my animators to get something out of this. They deserve it. And this is something I can do to help them. Third thing. I will be regarded as one of the greatest BLUELOCK content creators because I am the only one who made a fucking fully animated movie on the same quality as an actual animation studio just because I liked the series. I gotta be honest with you. I'm doing it for a little bit of self-clout. Like, you're trying to tell me I shouldn't go into this hoping for a little bit of something for myself? Like, it's scummy. I won't deny it. But, like, I'll have the privilege of saying that. I'll be able to say that. That's all. I want to get back to the community. I love this community. And I want a piece of glaze there on my mouth. I want to get back to the community. Second, the animators. They're goated. And I want to help them in any way possible. Third, I'm doing this for bragging rights. I want to be able to tell my kids, yo, your dad made a fucking movie. Because I think that'd be cool as shit. That's my goal. Is BLUELOCK New World like a series or a movie? We originally had been marketing it as a movie. Right? But I'm thinking about making it a series because I want to do things that the movie would limit me on. And I think doing it as weekly episodes would be cool to see people theorizing and give people the ability to react to it. Because there's nothing I'd love more than to see people react to this and give me their reactions on the development, the story, the animation, the quality. Like, I want to see people go crazy. Which, by the way, preface this. If you do reaction content and you want to react to the movie, I won't strike you. I don't. I won't do that. I want to see your reaction to it. I want to know what you think. So, I won't strike you. I won't do it. Please react to it. I want to see the same thing for like theory. I want to see people go in with theories. I want to see people go in with reactions to trailers. I want to see people going with characters. I want to see people like this stuff. I want to see it because it would mean so much to me. It would mean so much to my team. It would be the peaks of who I am as a creator to be able to do this. That'd be my goal. And I'm sorry if I sound egotistical, not in the Blue Lock way, just selfish. That'd be my goal. I don't know if we would do weekly. We might just do like daily. Like how I would if we it's going to be structured I think to 4 episodes. The goal would be have like 20 minutes for the first one, 20 minutes for the second, 20 minutes for the third, and then whatever remaining time, which would be like 30 to 40 minutes for the final episode. That's what I would want to do. Do me a favor. I gotta dip really quick. I'm not gonna close the stream. Send me your questions of like what you want. Like if you have any questions for the movie, I'll answer what I can. Actually, I don't have to go anywhere just yet. Sorry, girlfriend's coming by to join us for the stream. But yeah, the goal is just to make something for the community that would be awesome, and because I think it'd be cool as fuck to have on my resume, like, yo, I managed a movie. I'm gonna go with that. It'd be cool. I have been thinking about making it on a separate account though, but at the same time, I kind of want it on my thing. Like I want to be able to flex that. I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. But yeah, ask me whatever you want to know, and I'll see if I can answer it. I don't know if I'm allowed, but I'll try my best to. I keep forgetting to unmute the. I keep forgetting to unmute the audio. My goal also though is to get to 25K by the end of the year. Like right now I'm at 24,388, meaning I have to get 612 in 24 days. I think I could do that, and I hope I can. In movie words is set in the Blue Lock timeline, like a day after chapter 301. So none of the Blue Lockers are at the project. They're all home. They're all doing their own thing. How will Ness impact the plot of the movie if he can't play? Not very much. I'm gonna be honest. I advocated for him to be in the movie. I think the most season is like in the crowd. Like I think he has some dialogue in the crowd in reference to a play made by Kaiser. How was the fandom for Blue Lock back when it first started? I have no idea. I wasn't here when it started. I was here. I joined. I started getting into Blue Lock when the anime started dropping. And I watched the anime. And then I got into the manga. And I binge read the whole manga in like 2 days. So, I don't know how it was at the start. It will probably be my highest view video by a long shot. The trailer that was... Okay, to put it into perspective, if you guys like the trailer is dick. We hate the trailer. My team hates the trailer. In fact, I don't think we're using a single cut from the trailer because we just didn't like it. So we scrapped the whole thing. A lot of fresh OCs? No, we'll have a lot of blue lockers. I think we have. Okay, we have a lot of original characters because they're related to the main antagonists that are original characters, but still. Will Isagi or any blue locker react to the match? Yeah, so I'll tell you who we have confirmed. In the stands, confirmed. We have Chigiri, Karasu, and Atoya, who are watching the game. Like, they're in the stands watching, talking about the game. Because I thought it would be cool if those three got together. I advocated for Chigiri. I wanted him in the game. Or I wanted him to be in the movie in some capacity. He's watching the game. This is something I was like, we're doing this. I don't care. Write it in. And I told my team, my animator, I told my artist and my animation team, you're doing this. We have a scene where Shido is going to be in the crowd and he is going to be wearing all Sai Itoshi merch, right? And he's going to be in the crowd. But every time you cut to the crowd, Shido's going to be a little bit closer every time. So like, it's like throughout the movie, he's moving up seats till at the end of the movie, he's right in the front row and you can see him decked out in his Sai merch. I stood on this. I want that because it would be hilarious. Is the movie about each player playing at their respective clubs or something else? It's about the players being grouped together on a team. So they're being forced to play on a team together to defend their titles against people who want to take it from them. And the countries, the other players, they're all from the US. And I wanted them from the US because as someone who is American, we talk a lot of shit. And we can't back it up a lot of times. So I thought we'd have these guys be American. And they just talk shit. Are you guys done with storyboarding and keyframing for the movie? So no, we have our big points. We have our big points. We gotta scrap some stuff. Are you and the Geeks hosting a watch party, or you guys have any? Okay. That point, I really want to talk about that. So I was thinking I want to start a Patreon. I want to start a Patreon for the movie, but I don't want to start it until the new year because I'm gonna drop some information like from one of my first videos of the new year. I want to drop some information about the movie, and I want to drop a Patreon. For those of you who pay for the Patreon, you're going to get access to a Discord server where the day 24 hours before we drop the movie, we're gonna stream the first episode, or like the first, I think we're gonna stream up to the first goal of the movie. And we're gonna have people who are on the Patreon join the Discord, and we'll have a watch party. So everyone who wants to watch the first episode before it comes out on on YouTube tomorrow are gonna be able to do that. I think we're gonna have it. So let me go through. I talked to my. Okay, hold up. I think I spoke to my. I'll read you what we spoke on for what we wanted to do for the tiers of Patreon. Project announcements. Here we go. No, I think I put it in the team channel. Where is it? Hold on. I'll find it. I'll find it. Trust me. A few more questions. So it's only going to be... So I'm sorry. I know people wanted the full game. It's a 3v3. We don't know any of the other new gens. I didn't want to make anyone... I want to make any new gens up. It's just Michael Kaiser, Don Lorenzo, Saitoshi. Okay. Give me one quick second. I'll be right back. I'll be fast. Sorry guys, I got my cat and girlfriend's here. He's gonna be chilling here. Oh, I'm just answering questions about the movie.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That we still haven't animated yet.
Shh. We're working on it. We're working on it. We had to scrap our style, okay? We had to change up some stuff. So we're starting fresh, okay?
I need something to work on for them.
Yeah. Well, we're working. We're working on it, okay? We're getting productivity. Get over there. Anyways, okay. Yeah, it's only going to be about the 3 starting new gens. So Kaiser, Sai, and Lorenzo. On another group, do you like the group for the World Cup IRL? I haven't seen them. I only know about Holland and Mbappe versing each other. That's all I know. Will you be charging to watch the movie? If so, no problem, just asking. No, not charging to watch the movie, paying to support the movie if you want to, through a Patreon, and then you can get to see the first one over. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's the little fucker over there. I'm not charging to watch the movie. You can help donate. Like I think the $1 will get you the access to watch it early. Do I think Ness will become a top midfielder if he fully awakens Kaiser? Yeah. Any editing advice for someone who's interested in creating vids? Just start. I don't really have. Do you think what advice would you give, Ebs?
For what?
Editing advice? I don't really have any.
Editing advice? I mean, the question is do they want to...
Yeah, do you want to make your own content or what do you want to do? I would say you don't need to have the fanciest stuff. For the first year and a half, I did everything on my iPad. I still do everything on my iPad. I edit all my videos on my iPad. But I recorded audio, I wrote my scripts, I did everything on my iPad for the first year and a half. I did YouTube. And I got to like 5K with it. You don't need to have an insane setup to do it. Like I have this setup, I have a great mic, great webcam. I don't need any of these things to make my content. And you don't need to either. They're great to help, but you don't need them to make your content. So don't stress about getting the most expensive stuff. Simple stuff works. They want the cat. Hold up. Will there be Kaganeshi style? Yes, there will be. The goal that I'm very excited for, I'm demanding is in that style. I'm wanting it. This is my boy. This is my boy. This is Nagi. This is Nagi. He's a good boy. He's a little... He's named after... Yes. You want down? You want down? Okay, come here. Yeah. What app do I use? I don't animate, but I use CapCut. I use CapCut for all my editing. Nagi got locked off and turned into a cat. Yes, he did. That little fucker. I named my cat Terminator.
I like that.
We love that. But yeah, the movie is I'm happy with how it's going so far. We're adding some extra scenes. We're including blue lockers that have relevance to the main characters, which I think is good. I would be mad if we didn't bring them up. Cause like, you need to, right? Like for the movie, we'd have to have Burū and Isagi. They all relate to the new gens. We'd have to have them in some capacity. I remember when CapCut got taken off the App Store and you were spamming announcements. I was crashing out. Hold on. I'm gonna move my mic over here so you can hear her. She will vouch for me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I wasn't making this up.
It was a very, very, very long 48 hours, I feel like.
I was crashing out.
I think you asked for my Adobe files too, because you were trying to see like if you were even worthy of trying Adobe.
Oh yeah,
I pay for Adobe.
No, my girlfriend's cracking me. I'm currently getting pegged right now, bro. I'm right now.
Oh
You already
gosh.
know. Going to town, straight on it.
But yeah, it was a crazy day.
We gotta cosplay Kaiser, and yes, I'm gonna be the bottom. When do you think Nagi will return in the U20 World Cup, and will Ego even use him? I think he will. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't. I think he needs to in some capacity. I think when Nagi comes back, he's going to be on the level of the other blue lockers. It would be a waste to not use him. Would you like to see more Kaganeshi in Blue Lock Season 3? Yes. I want Kaganeshi for the revolver. Fake volley. Nagi's goal. I need that. Like, I don't think like the style for Ring versus Sai for Nagi's goal, it needs to be that. Did Season 1 even have any Kaganeshi? It did not, as far as I can remember. Do you think Ryo will ever copy Fukaku or Gagamaru? I don't think he will. I don't think there's really much he can copy from them. Is he in the box? Oh, okay. Abs, we talked about this like an hour ago.
What?
This, according to Gordon Ramsay, is the perfect scrambled eggs.
Gordon Ramsay.
You right?
Wait, he's British, so wait. No.
That's too watery.
He's British, Nick. I'm gonna say
That's not, but it's not good.
no, it's not.
See, you're good. I love you. Hold up, I think he wants to get in the drawer. Do you want to get in the drawer?
You should open the drawer behind you and see if he can fit into the tiny drawers.
Oh, you want here? Here you go. And then see if he gets in. Oh. Oh, baby. He's so stupid. God. I'm gonna be honest. I can't think of a specific goal that I think that will be the next inspiration for a blue lock one. I can't really tell you. You want to? You're trying to dig a hole in a place that has no hole to dig. I thought it was dogs' instincts to dig.
Cats are.
Oh, you figured it out. That's just. There we go. Put you on the. Oh, he's in the box. There is. Predictions for the next chapter. Are you getting out? You like the drawer? Probably like the bigger one, huh? Oh, if Bachata does Messi's impossible goal, I will flip shit. It will be flipped. There will be shit somewhere, and I will flip it. What do I think about the concept of side B ending earlier than planned? Because Baratada realizes that everyone is going nowhere near Nagi's levels and will only join the team with Sai. I think that it will end earlier than expected, but I think it's because they're going to be losing in the England game, and Baratada's thinking, damn, if they don't win, we're screwed. So he's going to be like, all right, Nagi, you win. Go, get the fuck out there. And he at least gives Ego an option to play. And then if Ego doesn't play, he can go on the news and like, listen, he could fire Ego and then go on and like, listen, I gave him an extra option. I gave him everything possible. He didn't take it. He's the reason we lost. We don't need him anymore. Are you in there? Oh yeah, he's in there. He likes drawers. Is it like a normal thing for cats to like drawers? Do your cats like drawers? Aside from him?
Yeah.
They do?
At least, kind of like a box.
Fair point.
That sits in the box.
If it fit, it sit.
That's it.
Maybe Isagi will get sent to France opening training session if they have one, because then Isagi will be able to study Loki further. Probably won't happen, but I just guessed. That's not bad. Is that actually like, do they do that? Do they do stuff like that? What World 5 player do you want to see play the most? Cavazos. I think he has the coolest design, and I also think he's the most unique. He's also from Argentina, and I think Argentina is a country that definitely needs to be explored more than any other country that we have so far. Ooh, okay. We got some info. Sorry. We got some info. So, apparently, Volume 37 is supposed to have a special edition, which is supposed to release on January 16th. We're supposed to be getting a special edition original Sai, Aiku, and Sendo casual wear stickers. So, like, you guys know how we got the Kaiser and Sai ones a little bit ago, and the Nagi and Rail ones. We're going to be getting ones for Sai, Aiku, and Sendo. Very interesting. If there is a Brazil new gen, I would want them to be a winger. I think that's... Come on. Like, I think that's like a no-brainer, right? Sometimes I wish like copyright wasn't a thing, because I would totally love to go stream and talk about like Gachi Yakuta or even just the Blue Lock anime on here, but I can't do that because copyright. Why do I think Argentina should be explored more? I want to see Messi. I'll see Messi. But also Cavazos, I really like his design. And if he's like supposed to be the greatest free kicker, I want to see him do like free kicking and stuff. What'd you get me today? Why? Cool, I probably won't play, to be honest, because my Switch is kind of dick. I got a copy. Thank you, though. I'll always take a free Pokemon game. I can't not watch Gachi Yakuta. Gachi Yakuta is so good. I would argue it's one of the best new gens, by far. The anime is doing it such justice, too. He's still sleeping in the drawer. Ego already has the camera training footage of the friends. Do you think he's gonna do that? Do you think he's do you think Ego's gonna be like, they're training at Blue Lock, I have the camera footage, and he's just gonna slip Isagi slip him the camera footage and be like, study him. Favorite Pokemon? Rowlet, my goat. Where's he at? Look at this little round boy, little round fucker. Look at him, he's adorable and I love him. Abby, my girlfriend, she loves Esper, little fucking cat. And he's adorable and he's dumb. He's so stupid. Is the club games after the U20 World Cup? We don't know. Would you like to see a Champions League arc? I would love a Champions League arc. I would love that. Yeah, see, that's what I think. I think Isagi's gonna figure out Loki's weakness the last second before the France game ends, and then he'll use that next time. What do I do for work? I'm full-time college student. I do YouTube and I work a separate job. I hope the U20 World Cup isn't at Blue Lock, but it's looking like that's what that might be. Yeah, I would hope so too. I want them to go somewhere that isn't Blue Lock. They don't need the home field advantage anymore. Come on, let them go somewhere else. I think the opening game will probably be a blue lock, but I hope the rest of the games aren't. I want a spin-off that isn't based around a character and we just see chunks of stuff around blue lock. I want a spin-off about Kaiser, personally. I think a spin-off about Kaiser would be crazy. Because, like, the things we could do with a Kaiser spin-off, like, it would be absolutely insane to see Kaiser just cook and have that section of what I would envision for a Kaiser spinoff is that we see the development for Kaiser and Ness in that spinoff, and the final chapter of the Kaiser spinoff manga would be the chapter that Japan goes to face off against Germany, and it would end. The Kaiser spinoff would end with them walking out onto the pitch and seeing the Blue Lock team, and then the Blue Lock chapter would end with them walking out and seeing Kaiser. That's what I want. It's like full circle. That's what I wanted for episode Nagi, but we didn't get that. But I think that would be cool for we are getting a Kaiser novel though, as far as I know. Blue Lock needs world building. Yeah, they need world building. Which club do you think Kiddo will get offer after the U20 World Cup? He already has one from France. I could totally see him getting one. How long will the Zark be? Because we usually see 40 chapters per year in Blue Lock, and if the important games are 20 plus chapters long, then we're gonna have to wait like 5 years for the Zark to finish. Dog, the NEL was 4 years, 4.5 years. I'm down to wait for another 5 for the U20 World Cup. I got no complaints. If Blue Lock ends after the U20 World Cup, will you keep doing YouTube? Yeah. Probably switch my content up, but yeah, 100%. My goal would be to do this until I'm too old, and then I would go to like voice acting, and I would give this channel like my kid if they wanted to do YouTube, and they would take this and they'd kind of go and they'd do what I do, talk about anime and go through that. That's what I would want to do. That's what I would do if I Blue Lock ended or if I got too old. I'd do this until I couldn't do it anymore, and then I'd want to do like voice acting because that'd be awesome. Do you think it's possible for Nagi being the second best or third best striker since he's like the second main character? I don't think he'll be top 3. I think he'll be like top 5 or top 7 of what we know, of who we know. Like, obviously we get characters that are better in future parts of the story, but I think that for now Nagi is like good top 7. Prediction for the team against France. I just had that. Let me see if it's still. I'll pull this up and I'll just have this that way. Give me a second to re-put this in. There we go. This should be easier. What do I think Yoichi's ego type is going to be? Freedom Genius. Makes sense to me. Do I think we'll ever see a player faster than Loki in the U20 World Cup? No. Will Fukaku play in the U20 World Cup? I think he's going to have to. Or do you think 23 players in Nagano will play in the U20 World Cup? I think I'd say yes to both of them. What formation do you think France will run? Hyper offensive is my guess. I think they're going to run low. I think they're going to run Loki up front. Charles right behind him. Very Ubers like style. Manga ends at the U20 World Cup ends. Loki stop it from being the greatest sportsman. Yeah, because they have to be. He has to beat Noah, right? There's no way Isagi doesn't beat Noah. He needs to beat him. So I think the U20 World Cup it can't be the end. Do you think Ugo will give Isagi his next puzzle piece since he didn't learn anything in his last game? Yeah, I think Ugo will definitely be a key to that. Bachata bench after MVP. I think Bachata would sub in for Rayo. Let me see about this. Can I switch this up? Players. Oh, subs. Oh, I can add subs. Oh, awesome. So I'd have Corona in. Oh, player 1 sub. Okay, so player 5 sub would be Corona. Player 6 sub would be Bachata. Player 3 sub would be Audio. I didn't know I could do this. This is helpful. And then player 10 would be Shido would be for Bato. And then Bato I could also see subbing in for Rain. These are all the characters I could, not these subs, but ones I could see switching up by formation. Hiyori is better at guarding Charles in my opinion, so he's more important in that game. Yeah, I definitely think that's why I have him there. Even though he doesn't make any sense, he would get benched. Yeah, like I don't think Bachata. Here's the thing, Bachata had a great performance, but I think this formation is better for okay. Bachata is great, but I feel like he'd be too slow. My worry is he'd be too slow, especially with like Loki and Charles. I think his dribbling is a little too slow. Rayo and Shigiri, I trust them for their dribbling, but Rayo also has so many different more possibilities with his copying to be able to copy anyone he needs to. Plus, a chemical reaction with Shido is definitely something I really want to see happen. I think Bachata might be too much of a hindrance. He was really good, but I'm worried. Be worried for him. Get Raichi or Kuni on Charles. He has no physical. Yeah, but his unpredictability is a problem though. Is the issue. Like Raichi got beat by Charles in the NEL. I'm worried Kunigami would result in something similar. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's been a long day. Tired? Yeah, he's still sleeping in there. Yeah, the cat he's in my. So I have my dresser. How I have my room arranged is that you guys can see my bed here, fridge and microwave are back there. I have a small dresser with all my clothes there. Over there is my hamper, trash can, suitcase, like hangers, and I have another dresser that the school gives me that I put all my extra clothes that don't fit in this dresser in there. He's sleeping in that dresser, and he's out. Shido's going to be the only player to be able to get past Hugo. What? Yeah, I think Shido is the most likely character in this game to score a goal. I can't think of a single character who is more likely to. Yori will score against Germany. I don't know about that. How many goals do you think BLUELOCK will get? 3? 3 maybe? 2 or 3. I could see France getting 5. 4 or 5 goals. Shido's gonna get a red card this match, so what's your formation? I don't think he's gonna get a red card, but if he does get a red card, we put Rain solo striker. Wouldn't change much. We can't bring someone else on, so Ring would go solo striker, Shido'd be off, and we'd have this formation. Just kind of switch it up a bit. Do I think Ness will score a goal? Oh my god, I'd love a Ness goal. A Ness goal would feed families. What are you doing? You're just like laying there. I'm taking this blanket. I'm freezing. And I'm tired, so I'm gonna get comfy. My friend's a little blanket. You know, a lot of the times I'll be in like recording videos or I'll get ready for a video and I'll just be wrapped in my nice little blanket. Would I do 3-3-3? No, I think I'd stick with this. 4 back, 4 middle, 1 up. I think that's the best option personally. I'm placing my bets in Kenny starting in the England game because I'm low-key expecting a lot of physicality from the England team. See, that's the thing. We were expecting a lot of physicality from the Blue Lock team. Not the Nigeria team. And we didn't get that. So I'm curious. What is England known for? Do a Google search. What is the English style of football known for? It's English style football, traditionally known for its direct, physical, and fast-paced approach, often called Route 1, focusing on long balls to strikers and quick transitions, prioritizing physicality and aerial prowess over intricate passing. So it's really just like what Manshine City is. Like Manshine got a dead on, just speed and rush. I think Burū and Shigiri I think are gonna play. Kunigami definitely see, Bada I could definitely see, Shida I might see. Only issue is I could see a lot of strike. I could see a lot of good people playing, but I don't think there's a lot of striker positions. Invest in Bado, Shido, and Shigiri stocks this game. Trust. Shido stocks I have up right now. I'm investing in my Shido stocks. Chickadee stocks, I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm feeling. Is he even in there? You're pulling him out? Okay. But I think we'll have a concept of a player who's inspired by the new generation 11. Like they think they're one, but they aren't. Basically, a character who cries 24/7 and he isn't one. That kind of ties into my theory for Wednesday. I'm not going to answer that because that's part of that kind of ties into my theory on Wednesday. We're clicking. We're connecting. We're connecting at these levels. But do I think that Nagi will play against England match against Agi? Yes. Also, I really hope we see Agi. Agi needs to pull up. He's a character that gets too hated for how good he really is. I think Shido will get a little backstory development in the France game to carry on to the next match. I don't think so. I think we'll get some in the Span game, though. He and Sai would definitely get some great development in that match. I want to grab him. How the heck did Bunny get those deep scars? I'm thinking he must have some kind of terrible, tragic backstory because I know Blue Lock is a bit exaggerated, but those scars are on his body. I've seen a lot of people speculate like a car crash. Deep cuts from glass can do that to you. What happened to you grabbing him so he could sleep with you? I can lower to the ground. You know I can't go. No, I can't go low. Get the paws under there. Get the paws under there. No, I'm sliding down. All right, you go up there. Go up there with mommy. You don't want to go behind the. You don't want to go behind the curtain. Here. Look back there. Curtain. There's curtain things. There you go. Now you fully have the. You think Sendo and Kiora? That'd be kind of crazy. That's a very interesting pairing. Characters who I wouldn't put together like ever is interesting. I'm very curious. What do? I don't know how long till leaks, so I'm gonna just jump to jack. Oh, what am I? Oh no, my braces are on. Yeah. purr, baby. Although you're getting fur everywhere, little man. Wanna come over here? No? Alright, whatever. Look at him, he's on the trash can. All right, sorry. I was talking in Croc's Discord chat. Oh, what's up, Hideo? We're doing formations. Yeah, we're going through kind of this is from my formation video that I posted a couple weeks ago, and someone was asking about it. This is what I kind of have set up, in my opinion. Sorry. I'm like, I'm yawning, I'm burping, I'm tired. How did you pop open the trash can? Boy. Ooh. All right. What did you guys want to talk about while we're here? I don't know what else we can really go through. We got. Where's he at? Under the bed. You are. Oh, man, that just kind of hurt from like the angle I was lowering myself to look at him under the desk or under my bed. Oh, here. Okay. Let's go through. Who do we think would be a sub for everyone? Like, obviously, right? Kagamaru. He would have a sub in Fukaku. Right? Add sub. Now, if we were to give a sub for Aiku, who are we subbing in for Aiku? Raichi, maybe? But, like, I think Kunigami, honestly. Leaks in what, 30? I don't know. I haven't even gotten. I haven't gotten any messages or pings about it. I don't know when leaks are dropping. Who would be? For I could be Kunigami? Okay. Okay. Chigiri, though. Who would be a sub for Chigiri? Aiku's not coming off, but we're just going under the assumption we have to swap players around. Okay, sorry. You think Yuki Miya? Okay, we're not counting people who are already on the pitch. So I think Yuki, honestly. Yuki Miya. He's been a good boy, ain't he? Okay. Karasu. Who would be a sub for Karasu? So it would be for Raichi. You guys are thinking Raichi for? Okay. For Karasu, it'd be Raichi. Okay, what about Hiyori? Who would be a sub for Hiyori? I'm trying to think. Let's do this really quick. Let's go through the top 23. Okay. Who would be for Hiyori? Kiora. Would Kiora hold up? Let's see this. There we go. We'll go through the top 23 real quick because we already know who the top 4 are. There's not really a lot of good options. I think it has to be Kiora, to be honest. Yeah, I think Kiora is the best option here. Okay, who would be a sub for Isagi though? Isagi's a hard one in my opinion because there's like no one. Honestly, maybe Sendo or Atoya. Sendo or a Toya feels like. Oh, yeah, well, Sai, but we're not like. Okay, if we're counting like side B. Babato is already being a sub for these. Okay, here's what I think. Hear me out. Hear me out on this, right? For Rin, we'd have Nagi, assuming we have side B players, and for Isagi, we'd have a Toya, and then for Hiyori, we'd have Sai, assuming. Oh, he's adorable. Can I show this? Guys, you want to see the cat? Want to see cat photos? Hold up. Let me pull big cam up. Big cam. Look at this boy. Look at our baby boy. So cute. No, hold up. You gotta get down from there. Come on. Get down. I don't need you up where all my, like my teeth, my toothbrush, my cologne, and my deodorant is. Oh, I remember that. Hitting cats is crazy work. Why would I hit him? Why would I hit him? Oh, Leo, you're a bad person if you hit cats. I'm not the biggest cat guy, but he's an adorable little cunt. I remember Sarah. Adorable. You see, I'm a dog person. I have a dog. Her name is Georgia. She's fat, but we love her. She's a fat doggy. She is a no. She is a. She's not even a. She is a fat doggy. No, 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 you get out. He's under my desk by my cords. Holy, that is a chunker. All right, guys, what are we thinking? You know what, for the stream, maybe we'll try a Zerlatch. Ishikari didn't quit soccer to play basketball. He just wanted to play he just wanted to play basketball as opposed to playing soccer. Yeah, Neto deserved better though. We going to dinner tomorrow? Yes. You want me to drive? Did you see how empty this place was? Do you remember how empty this place was?
No.
You don't know how empty?
It's pretty full.
The garage? No, it was empty. It was like the second floor was all empty when
you got there?
Yeah.
I checked the first, so.
Well, first was full, but first is always full. Okay, there is. Okay, what Roblox game do you guys recommend for BLUELOCK? What game do you recommend? What are you doing? I need recommendations. I need recommendations for BLUELOCK game. Maybe we'll do this every stream while we're waiting. Okay, Project Egoist, Azure Latch. We'll do a vote. You guys. Hun, do you get the surf and turf at Outback?
What is that?
I don't know. Is it lobster?
Maybe. I don't get it.
They have fried crawfish down where I live, and the bloom onions are fire. That's what animosity. We're talking about Outback orders. All right, we're gonna sign up with a new Roblox account because I don't have one.
Roblox?
Yeah, because that's BLUELOCK Roblox games. Goalbound. Okay. I'll go into we'll put a poll up again. Okay. Which BLUELOCK? When do leaks come out? I'm slow. I don't know. They're supposed to be coming out soon. And then what was the Project Egoist? Okay. All right, there you guys go. You guys can vote. Never mind. I think the leaks are coming. So I will that's it. All right. I'll see you guys. That was the quickest vote ever. I guess we'll do this next time. From what I told, leaks are coming, so I will yeah, I guess I'll see you guys for the next stream we do. Yeah, all right.